Welcome to the channel, everybody. This is Dustin Sanchez. You can find me at DustinSanchezTV.com. I am your lawyer marketing expert coming to you from Playa del Carmen, Mexico right now. And even though I'm working remotely, the show must go on. So today we're talking about top 5 ways that you can tell if you are getting scammed by your website marketing agency, especially your lawyer website marketing agency, okay? Most of my clients come from some other agency, a big agency I'm not going to name because I don't want to get sued, but I get most of my clients from them, and I find these same 5 issues on every one of my clients who were getting zero return on investment from their previous agency. The coffee here is great, and I will be enjoying some during this video, so bear with me. Okay, so the first dead giveaway. This is easy, all right? Is your hosting, your website hosting, owned by the marketing agency? Does the marketing agency that you hired own your website hosting? Okay. You should be hosting your own website. A hosting account is like, I don't know, $12 a month, $12 per month. The reason that these agencies want to own your hosting is because they want to make it as difficult as possible for you to leave them, right? So that they can give you zero return on your investment for your marketing dollars and you never leave. One of the easiest ways for them to accomplish that is to own the hosting account. That way, if you ever have to leave, there's this entire difficult process for you to leave. You can't just leave them. Whereas if you owned your own hosting account, you simply give your WordPress login information to the next marketing agency that you use. Every one of my clients owns their own website hosting, okay? I set them up on their own account. I make sure they have all the passwords to that account, make sure that their auto pay is turned on so that they never lose hosting. And if there's ever a problem, I log into their hosting account and help tech support fix it, or my tech support team fixes it. One of the easiest ways to tell if you're getting scammed is just that the marketing company you use owns your hosting, okay? Secondly, do you own your own domain name? For example, if the name of your website is SanchezLaw.com, do you own the domain registration to SanchezLaw.com? Because if your marketing company owns your domain registration, you don't own your website. They do, okay? And then if they also own your hosting, you can never leave them without some extreme difficulty. And if you do, you have to start all over on a different domain name unless you purchase your own domain name from your marketing company, okay? So if your marketing company owns your domain registration, like if the name of your website is SanchezLaw.com, and they own the registration for SanchezLaw.com, that means you can't leave unless they sell your own website to you. In other words, they're scamming you because they can give you zero return on investment and you can never leave them. So insist that you own your hosting and you own your domain registration, okay? And they should set that up for you. They should be willing to set that up for you. That's not something you should have to do. If your marketing agency is not scamming you, they are going to set up your website hosting and your website domain registration if you haven't already done that already. But if they want to own your website hosting or your domain registration, rest assured they are scamming you, okay? The number 3 way to tell if you're getting scammed is if your website is built on anything else other than a self-hosted WordPress website, okay? The reason for that is nobody who actually knows what they are doing would use anything else other than a self-hosted WordPress website, okay? If they're using Squarespace, if they're using some kind of GoDaddy designed website, all of those websites are designed so people who don't know online marketing can build websites. Nobody who knows how to do online marketing is going to choose anything else other than a self-hosted WordPress website. So if they want to give you their own proprietary content management system, rest assured they are scamming you. Why? Because they're trying to make it as difficult as possible for you to leave. If you have a self-hosted WordPress website, you just pack that up and take it with you to the next marketing agency if you're ever unhappy with your current marketing agency, okay? I insist that every one of my clients is using a self-hosted WordPress website, okay? Also, imagine this, right? Let's imagine you have this goal of driving across the desert, right? You could drive across the desert in a Porsche 911 Turbo. You could do that. It's not impossible. However, it would be much easier and faster and better to go purchase a dune buggy or an ATV and drive that across the desert because it was designed to drive across the desert. Same thing with WordPress. WordPress websites were designed for online marketing and search engine optimization specifically. And right now, search engine optimization in 2024 is still the major player in online marketing for attorneys. So if your online marketing campaign involves organic search engine optimization, you want all the customizability and all the user experience and user interface of a WordPress website, a self-hosted WordPress website. Nobody who knows what they're doing would use anything else, okay? Unless you are only running paid traffic to your website. In that case, they might use a ClickFunnels website or some other landing page type of website. But if it involves organic search engine optimization, it should not be built on anything other than a self-hosted WordPress website. If they built your website on anything else, even if it's their own proprietary brand of a self-hosted WordPress website, but if they used Squarespace or Weebly or Wix or anything, any of those drag and drop template websites that are designed for people who don't know online marketing, if they used one of those, you're getting scammed because nobody who knows what they're doing would use anything other than a self-hosted WordPress website. Okay. And then here are two of the easiest ways to tell if you are getting scammed as an attorney. Go to your website on a desktop computer or on your laptop, and if you don't immediately see a phone number in the top right-hand corner of your website, you're getting scammed, right? Lawyers make money when people find you on the internet and call, right? When they pick up the phone and call your law firm and ask you to be their attorney. Well, what was the most important word there? Call, right? So your phone number is literally the most important thing on your website. Half of the attorneys that I start working with that pay me for a marketing consult don't even have a phone number on their website, okay? The whole game is you need to use the internet to produce phone calls, right? Phone calls. So if your phone number isn't on the very top corner of your website where the human eyeball is naturally drawn on every web page, then the person that designed your website doesn't know what they're doing or they don't care. And your marketing company, who should be looking at your website every day, doesn't know what they're doing or they don't care. Your phone number needs to slap the viewer in the face as soon as they go to your website. It needs to be bold letters, contrasting colors to the background, top right-hand corner. And if it's not, then whoever designed your website doesn't know what they're doing, and the person in control of your marketing either doesn't know what they're doing or they don't care about you. You're getting scammed. Now, that was a desktop computer. The fifth way to know if you're getting scammed is maybe maybe the phone number is visible on a desktop computer. But if they go to the mobile version of your website, right, the cell phone version of your website, 80% of all internet traffic is mobile traffic, happens on a mobile device. If I can go to your website on my cell phone and I don't see a click to call button or a clickable phone number, you're getting scammed. The person who built your website doesn't care about you or doesn't know what they're doing. And the person who runs your marketing doesn't care about you or doesn't know what they're doing. And you can't afford to work with those kind of people, right? They're holding their phone in their hand. Make it easy for them to call you. That's the whole point. They're holding their phone in their hand. They should all they should need to do now is click a call button or click a clickable phone number, and that would dial your phone number. All right. But if I can go to the mobile version of your website, if I can go to your website on my cell phone and I don't see your phone number, the person who built your website doesn't know what they're doing, because 80% of all internet traffic happens on a cell phone, and the person in charge of your marketing doesn't know what they're doing, because they should be looking at your website at least several times a week, right? And they haven't told you that your phone number isn't visible on the mobile version, the cell phone version of your website, where 80% of all internet traffic happens. And lawyers make money when someone picks up their phone and calls that lawyer's office and asks you to be their lawyer. Okay. I'm Dustin Sanchez. You're watching Dustin Sanchez TV. Find me on the internet, DustinSanchezTV.com, or follow me on Instagram at Dustin Sanchez TV. Don't get scammed, lawyers, all right? You need help? Hit me up at DustinSanchezTV.com/contact. Purchase a lawyer marketing consultation, and that is the first step to working with me. All right? Peace out, everybody.